Good morning. We haven't done a video in quite a while, actually, since I think even before Christmas, perhaps, or right around after. A lot of us have been sick, and we had company, and it's been freezing, so it's been hard to make videos when it's so dark outside. But hopefully, now that it's starting to get a little bit lighter, we'll make some more videos. This video today is not a happy one. We have, as you guys know, we have two peacocks that are juvenile males, and we let them out every now and then, and we're really, working on making sure they know this is their home and they come back here. But unfortunately, yesterday their pen gate wasn't closed, and the dogs went in there and scared them off. And so this is a video about our runaway peacocks. Yeah, Jupiter. You gonna make a video about your peacocks? No. Good morning. So last night we came home and we had a bit of a mishap where the door on the peacock pen didn't get shut all the way, so you can see there's no peacocks. So Wembley and Sprocket are gone. You can see these are we've got some Japanese bantams and a handful of silkies. It looks like there's full of roosters, unfortunately, but that's what you get when you get straight run. It's hard to see the silkies. They're pretty cool. There's one black one and an orange one, and then there's a white one behind the feeder, but it's definitely hard to see them. And there's a Japanese bantam rooster cock-a-doodling. But the mission this morning is to get this peacock home, and we're hoping that if we can get him back in the pen, then his brother will come home too. So last night it was really dark when we got home and we couldn't see any of them. We discovered this one was on the roof. I'm assuming the other one's somewhere up in the trees. That would be where I think they'd go. So normally they would just kind of home to this area, but since the pen was left open and they weren't watched, we think the dogs had more fun than they should have and scared the peacocks away. So my mission this morning, I'm not getting up there, but I am gonna maybe work from home and see if I can get him, coax him down. And then once we have him, I do think in the light of day, the other peacock hopefully will come home and I can get him too. So wish me luck. Happy Friday. So we've missed all the action. I ran in the house to shower, and before I did that, I let all the chickens out. I thought if the peacock sees all the other birds down, he'll probably come down off the roof. And while I was showering, the bird came down and Jula was able to get him back in the pen. So we're excited. Now, I'm really hopeful that having this guy inside will mean the other one will come back home. So this is Sprocket, and he's a juvenile male peacock, and he doesn't really like to be pet. We work on him, but he is not like a chicken, I would say. And I'm excited to have him home. Now I'm also looking to make sure he's not injured. And Sprocket's the one who was injured by the bobcat, and he had a big old chunk taken out of the side of his body. But he looks good so far, and we're gonna keep our eye out for his brother Wembley, and hopefully he comes home today. We'll have all the chickens out, and hopefully I can work from home for a little bit this morning and see if we can get him back in the pen. Last night it was hard because by the time we discovered they were missing, it was dark, and all then they want to do is find a place to roost and not move for the rest of the night. So he looks good and he's home. That's great. We'll keep our eye out and watch for his brother. So right now I'm just driving through. I wanted to, we can see in these trees. So I'm actually in my car driving around our property, I just wanted, you know, it's one of those things, I feel like if you don't look, you'll never know. It's likely that he's flown off a little bit further, but I did want to, you know, at least drive around a little bit and see if we can tell. Now, he may be more hidden, and I'm not, you know, I might be looking right at him, but when I look at one of these trees, I don't see a peacock. I'm looking for the tail, or even some of the reflective blue feathers, perhaps. But, you know, I was hoping we could see something a little bit more in the morning. The other thing I'm looking for is, you know, is there a dead bird on the ground? That would be sad, but at least we would know. So I'm just driving through here and kind of, one, not trying to kill my car, and not going where there's any mud, because I still have to make it into work today. But, you know, just kind of looking at these trees, and do I see a bird? If he's close by, you know, it's not like I'll be able to get him down, but at least knowing where he is, we'd be able to know, is he gonna come home today? The other thing I did is I let all the other chickens out, and the turkeys and guineas. You know, I don't like to leave them out when we're at work, because the last time we did, we had the bobcat came and killed quite a few. But I think right now I'm just gonna have to leave him out. I think we're gonna be more likely to have him come home and join the flock if the other birds are out kind of having a good old time, and he can see that, you know, there's no danger. So I think I'm gonna have to wrap it up. Unfortunately, driving around the property, we haven't, you know, I just don't see any bird in these trees. And hopefully when we come home from work, if there's any chance I can get home before the sun goes down, that'd be even better. But hopefully when we come home, he'll be waiting by his pen door. You know, the birds, they generally do want to go back inside, especially around sunset time. So we may get lucky, or you know, we'll have to let the neighbors know that if they see him, they may have just inherited a new peacock. So we're doing what we can, but at this point it's just a little bit of wait and see. All right, keep you posted. Hey everybody, so I just got home from work. Here's Fran coming up to say hi. I did leave the birds out all day, the large chickens. I left their pen open, and I am walking up slowly because you can see there's one peacock on the left there laying in the sun. That's the one, that's Sprocket, who we got this morning. But you can also see, look, Wembley came home. The closer I get, the more annoyed he's gonna be. But you can see, there's Wembley. I'm actually gonna shut this door because he's very difficult to catch. And he doesn't belong in this pen with the chickens. The chickens actually pick on the peacocks. No, it does look like he might have an injury. We'll have to check him out and see how he looks. But he looks like he might be limping a little bit. But yay, I'm excited he came home. Who knows where he was all night? We couldn't find him. So here's Wembley, and I'm holding him. He never likes to be held. But I've got him here, and I'm gonna put him in the other pen. We actually keep them, you can see behind me, we keep them behind there with all the little babies that are in there right now. So I've got to move him over to that pen. And there you go. It's loud in here because all these birds are trying to get my attention, but Wembley is home. And there's Sprocket. So they'll be here. And so happy. It could have been so much worse. Yay! So glad that they're home.